Hey everyone, happy April. This month, our whole theme is about protection, protecting you, protecting your house, your investment, your family, and how your agent protects you during the sale. So this first tip Tuesday is all about homeowners insurance, which is something that is so important that I think a lot of people, don't talk about, or a lot of agents don't touch on. So there are a few things that, you need to look out for that we will touch on in different tip Tuesdays. For instance, exterior line coverage is a huge one that a lot of people don't talk about. So this particular tip Tuesday could sound a little bit like this. Hey everyone, happy spring. This is something that I am so adamant about talking to my clients about: homeowners insurance. When was the last time that you had a homeowners insurance audit? I know that we all compare rates with our car insurance, but do we ever look at our homeowners insurance if we're not using it? The good news is you don't have to use it, but you should also be comparing the replacement cost every year. We know lumber is super, super high. So that's going to change drastically this year and maybe from now on. You should be talking to your homeowner's insurance representative to just make sure that you're covered however you need to be. And I know that it's a very overwhelming process to buy a home. You have to search for a lender, you have to search for an agent, you have to search for your inspector, and most people don't really want to add insurance on top of that, and they'll go with just bundling their home and car insurance, which may be the best option. However, it's always good to look around, and there are a few things that you need to consider when you are looking around. Number one is to make sure that you're looking out for holes in coverage. Most people don't really know that a lot of the time your homeowner's insurance doesn't cover you for as much as it should, or as much as you think. So for example, you are usually covered under a blanket policy for natural disasters, but floods and hurricanes and earthquakes are typically different insurance policy. Same with sinkholes, if you are in an area that has a lot of sinkholes. So this should be something that you are talking to your insurance agent about getting. If you are in a flood zone, you have to have homeowners insurance. But when you're shopping for homes too, make sure you know whether or not you are in a flood zone, because that could add a couple $100s a month to your policy. Um, there's another one that a lot of people forget about that I'll touch on later this month, but exterior line insurance. Do you know what happens when a sewer or a water line bursts in the middle of your yard? You're responsible. So those are a few things to look out for and to keep in mind. Two, compare deductibles. This is the cost that you are going to have to come out of pocket for when you do put in a claim. And a lot of people don't think about this because they don't expect anything to go wrong. But if your deductible is higher, it may not always be worth putting in a claim when you could actually use it. So make sure that you compare the deductibles, and that you can actually, that is something that is attainable for you. And number three, replacement costs. So this is the cost that it would, that the insurance companies take into account, that it would cost to rebuild your house in today's market, not necessarily the market value of your home, but how much it would cost to rebuild it. And right now we know that lumber is so expensive and building materials are so expensive. So if you don't have the right coverage, you could end up paying the difference, which is not really a great thing if something were to happen to your house. So my recommendation personally, because we all know very little about insurance for the most part, is to have a meeting with your homeowner's insurance provider, go in and have them explain exactly what is covered for you in layman's terms. They love doing this. They want you to know. And that's how you can also build rapport with your insurance agent and get to know them. So if you don't have an insurance agent nearby, or you don't know who they are and you want recommendations, give me a call. I have people that I work with all the time that I'd be happy to recommend. I also know insurance brokers who can search different insurance companies for you and make something work out that is, could save you hundreds to thousands of dollars a year. But if you ever need anything real estate related or not, let me know.